Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. Alrighty, I am back with more Captive Industry. Last time, I limped my way along to balancing the economy. And we finally have the production basically sorted, for the most part. We are currently carving our way through all of the coal. And we have one more thing that I need to do. I'm going to get another farm up because I realized that I do not make enough soybeans. I did a glance over, and there was some logistics problems I did have in here as well. It was, I think, this right here. It was only a 2. I can upgrade to a 3. And wasn't there another one? That one's basically full-ish. There wasn't, like, more I needed to do. Other thing is, I was going to switch the crops up in this to also do tree saplings for the future. And for the reason of I'm going to probably need them in the future. So seeing that I'm probably going to need a lot of them in the future, I'm going to set up a bunch of storages as well. Probably way more than I would ever need. You know, I'm even go a little bit farther. There, we have 8 million storages for tree saplings. And then for this farm, my brain has completely lagged. And for this farm specifically, I think I might do some biofuels nonsense. Well, I kind of don't really need it. Thing is, we are kind of done with every sort of food group. Oops. Because I need this to be soybeans. Specifically. And, well, the only other thing is a tree sapling, but I think I'm going to go just more vegetables. Well, I could do more tree saplings and just route it and link it up with that over there. Yeah. And so I'm going to need the loose storage not on top of it. Here's the conveyors. We're gonna do slow. No point of doing fast. With flat, I'll do just a flat lift. Turned. And then rock over here. Do another turn flat lift. I do love conveyors. They do help cut down logistical costs. Now, with the soybeans, I'm gonna have them transported over. Same with the corn. Goodbye. Wish there was an easier way to see pathing. If I put a belt thing there, I'm just gonna block it. So I got to just do a normal. I'm gonna just try to do straight block. The more belts we do like this, the more harder and harder it is for trucks to move around. Mm. And so the trucks don't have to deliver corn anymore, and then there's a dedicated corn belt. So if in the future I ever add more corn, it have to be delivered. The soy belt's technically going to be easier because I just have to link it up with this belt here. The other thing I do technically want to try to be better at is linking up the under sections. The more under sections this thing has, the harder it is for trucks to move. There we go. I just need to do pipes, which will be pretty easy. The other thing is I was thinking about, now, the main thing that is preventing me from doing a lot of industry is my health. If I start going way too low on the health, I'm going to have a constant battle of gaining and losing people, because I'll just have to turn on the beacon constantly. I don't really want to do that. Now, this is also why I'm trying to get the tofu up. It's because the tofu will add more health. It also will discourage me from wanting to get too much more people as well, because if I get too many more people, it's harder and harder to do. Now, for future agricultural development, like let's say if I decide to, for whatever reason, branch off into the ocean, that's going to be requiring dirt. Also, while I was tinkering around, I did notice that if you do this, you can actually see the underside layout of the water. So like you can see it's a trench. I'm assuming if we go in this direction, it's going to be going straight down to the ocean, because there's an island. And I'm wondering what I can do with this massive pile of trash. The more people I get, the bigger and faster this is going to grow. Like, I could theoretically just start dumping it all into the ocean to make land. And then whenever I want to use that land for maybe agriculture, I would then, like, dig out a chunk of the land, fill it in with dirt, and then move on. That's the other thing. I'll let this agricultural stuff finish before I try to overbuild and build way too much. Because then I'm going to be next focusing on building the glass processing plant. And also I got to build paper as well. Another thing I do have a bottleneck is concrete slab. Turn on these machines again. I think I will do. I technically might wish to expand my concrete operation. The other thing I need to maybe do is flatten this land. I don't know if I can do that with the pipes in the way. I could do a test case because this is just water pipes. Let's see if that is the case. That if I flatten the land, it will destroy it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as a test case. Alright, and new mining control tower. It will be over here and looking in this direction. You're going to go over here and tell this wonderful equipment, do not include this into your area. You don't need to do that. Just work on your mining area. Oh, tree saplings will survive up to 10 months. Both of those seem like they take a long time to grow. So that might be an incompatible crop choice. We're also soon about to be using using wood, an actual major industrial effort. It does seem like we've been able to start to catch up with concrete slabs since they activated this. Um, should I want to increase the amount of copper that I produce? I legitimately could. It does seem like the thing that we're kind of constantly low on. I will do another distracting thing. I will get a blast furnace. I will get 2 metal casters. Realistically, if I'm doing this very optimized construction, I don't need to put, like, storages for things like this. So I can just do it like this, save some space. And then do a molten channel. I'm a derp. I don't need a molten channel here. I need a flat channel. A flat belt. This is the thing that needs the molten channel. If I, would stop screwing up. Because I placed the blast furnace backwards. We're gonna go over here, grab the smokestack. I don't feel like building out. And we're gonna go and grab the loose conveyor. And have it join up with that. No, I'm actually gonna cancel that. I'm gonna bulldoze part of this line. Get done instantly. Just so I can upgrade that and have this swing around. And this can just go up to that. Now we need to get the copper ore coming down. And finally we need to get the coal. I do love belt spaghetti here, where you can just like belt around. And finally, we need that fluid. We don't need that much fluid, I don't think. We don't need that much fluid, so we can take off of that. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. I get more copper by using acid than if I use water. Alright, so that's not going to be that complicated to remove. I don't need that large of a storage. But I do need to consider making acid. How the fuck do I make acid again? I think it's in the chemical plant itself. No, it's in distillation. It's not the cracking. Gas chamber. But I'm guessing it's somewhere else. It is... No. Let's look at salt. Look. Yep, it's salt! It... Water! Alright, so it's sulfur and a bit of water. Alright, so how much... How much does each of these take? I think it just takes 6. 12, 24... 48. 12, 24, 36. I think just alone that would be enough. Now, this area is getting really freaking crowded, so I might just consider mixing it over here. And just have them deliver the sulfur. Yeah. I'll put it right about here. We're also going to put a fluid storage, just in case. With some extra acid. We do a loose storage. Your entire purpose in life will be to make acid. We'll have you import sulfur. And then we don't even have to do much. We could just reuse the existing pipe network to deliver acid. Not enough workers. We'll fix that. I'll go over here and adopt. Yeah, load the cargo. Let's get to Rep 4. Yeah, I need these pipes done, please. I can care less about everything else, but could you at least get these pipes done? Yeah, realizing that I can make a lot more efficient uh, gathering of copper using acid, so much better. I can take. Okay, now I can. Oh, oh yeah, I need salt, don't I? To make uh molten glass, or at least to make the glass component. I could also use acid to reduce the amount of input in terms of limestone and other, but I still need salt. So how did one go about getting salt? With an evaporation pond. We could take brine and turn it into salt. I think I'll actually will be doing that. How big is an evaporation pond? It's not that big. Probably just space. The space of it all. Um, I might do the insane thing and route it up north. So how much would I need to even possibly use? I need 6 for a single mixer to make 60. So I just need one. I would need one pole. I don't even think I need the heated pole. Hmm. It'll allow me to stockpile salt at least. If I start filling up on tree saplings, I will just designate them to just a different crop type. Now, there's some things that might just turn into I need to be delivered by truck because I don't have the real ability to belt it around. Mm. Oh yeah, the experiment. You know, I just built another excavator for the experiment. I do have the parts and equipment for it. Wait a second. The trucks have a way to grab from that? I don't think so. I think I belted that in. Oh, wait. They do have the ability to grab from that. Okay. I will then ignore it. Doesn't really use a lot of fertilizer. Yeah, it has the... Alright, so I'm gonna do a test experiment, because I want to see if I actually do, you know, crush or, you know, obliterate things. We'll do it this way. And I'll edit the area. I do want to see if it damages the, like, piping equipment. I don't want to accidentally whoops-a-daisy my way into not having water. Or, you know, obliterating a invader belt. that for that to fill up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go and... Alright, yeah. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut the flow of water. I'm gonna let use up the water as it can go. And then once things start reading error, I'm going to probably rip out all the water that's left using Unity. Probably go into the ocean or something. Go into the ocean or something. Alright, yeah, I'll set it for acid now. Screw it. I'll just connect it right now. As I see the truck start to haul the acid over. I'm just going to use Unity construction. Yeah, so this thing should never stop making acid unless there's a water problem. This one produces wheat. I could suspend work on farms until my brain. Until we actually use this. Just so we don't waste water and waste resources. Because we definitely need the more wheat to contribute to more bread. Or more just kind of stockpile of wheat at this point. We do have a lot of saplings for future tree growth. I was debating about turning this into a tree growth area. We could... Okay, let me actually work on how to set that up. As a trade manager, I don't know why I'm looking at trades. The forestry control. Manage tree planters and tree harvesters designated forest area. Okay. So, I'm going to try to make everything past this area into a tree management zone. Put the forest ranger's hut right there. Basic ground target. We'll expand it over here. Oh, that's how you add it. I did not want to move the entire thing. Bad. And we can turn this entire area into free. Place zone N. This will be our future force. Edit designated area. There we go. And then edit more tree designation. Now this does mean I need to build a tree planter 9000. And I'll build 2. Because I do want to... I'll just teleport some of these materials. I'm going to remove this pipe temporarily. Because it does seem that smoothing out terrain with the equipment on it will absolutely break the pipe. So I just gotta be careful with it. Where's the pipes? Because a lot of this area is technically unusable because of how uneven it is. I guess I could move the trash invader over a bit. And I'll just flatten out this entire area over here. Because this area's already flat, I don't care about a little hill right there, so that won't matter. This is also good knowledge for the future. That will allow me to at least know that my brain that I need to try to flatten areas out that I'm going to industrialize, otherwise the area will have a problem in the future. Horse delivery. Yeah, that waste traffic jam built up pretty freaking quickly. Yeah, I don't even know how long trees take to grow, so I guess it's pretty a good idea to start trying to grow them now. Get a general sense of how long it's going to take. I get 3 more tree planters. Might as well. Now that we got actually resources built up, we can now work on actually, and then I need to order 3 more excavators with 6 more trucks. So I do need to actually get this mine going for sand. Before I do that, I do need to pipe over the seawater, the brine. I'm actually gonna shut off the brine system. And I'm going to start piping the brine up north. Alright, for the first bit, I technically don't even need the blast furnace. I need the mixer first. The mixer is legitimately the first thing in this production chain. And its entire purpose is to make... You know what? I need two mixers. I need the first mixer to make acid for it. The first mixer is not going to be that hard to step up. So if I do this... So I'll just put the blast furnace over here. My brain. My brain just locks up when I'm trying to do something sometimes. This will have sulfur. Please import. I don't really need that thick of a pipe. It is just a bit of water needed, not a lot of water. We're just going to route it this way, off the ground, please, so it doesn't block traffic. After that, I need to route the acid. The acid maker is going to make a way lot more acid than it ever needs to produce. Maybe if I started producing a lot more sand mix. This needs salt and limestone. So I need to secure, I'll do the heated thing. You know, it's gonna make way more salt than we ever need. I'll be working with brine. Move that back. I need to do two things here. I need to get a storage for limestone, which will have to be truck delivered. I'm not routing a belt up here. A storage for the salt. Grab the thing, and grab the heated coal. This is going to be salt. It's going to be limestone import requests. Let's get the belts going. Now I need to get that one wonderful pipe of fluids going from all the way over here to over there. Now, I was a mad lad and I built level 2 pipes. I don't think this pipe needs to be a level 2 pipe. I just was over-guesstimating how much it would actually need. I need to aim for that oil line. I'll just force deliver that. I'm also going to have this switch to deliver backwards. Whoops. I meant to the Brian line. I think I might pop down a fluid storage just for this thing. I think I'm gonna turn this pipe off to make it where the desalination plants activate more frequently. I'm actually gonna go back here and delete part of this pipe because I want a brine storage. It probably won't use all of it, but I do want a alert in the system that says, hey, listen, your brine storage is full. You probably need to dump the extra brine. Is there not any limestone available? No, because they were mining into some rock. I have a rock. Where could I pull from that isn't requiring all of its equipment? The Iron Mine's going pretty strong. The copper mine, since I added that addition, is going pretty strong. The coal mine, I could pull from. I'll pull a couple tool excavators and 6 trucks. And add 2 excavators and 4 trucks. And these 2 are actually doing what they're supposed to. This one's trying to level. I'm not gonna fault it for trying to level. Since this one's experiment has gone pretty well, I'm gonna start the massive work of flattening this terrain. How far can this tower go? Pretty far. And I'll just force that area to flatten. Flatten this and then make this a ramp up. Actually, no, that needs to be a slightly higher ramp up. That's on floor 6. Be a lot higher ramp up. Yeah, we'll do that. I think it's 5 levels is when stuff starts collapsing. Well, a job like this will take an excavator a pretty long time, just to flatten the area. How is the fuel delivery system working? I do see an excavator that was pretty low. They are probably overworked. I'm gonna add 6. And over here. So we're working on those excavators. I'm a derp, I'm a derp, I'm a derpity derp. Completely messes up the delivery system, although I don't have any limestone for it to work with at the current second, so... I'll put those other excavators to work on getting limestone built up. I should probably build loose storage down here. First job of the sand pit is to level it out before I get anywhere. You can think about digging down once they get done leveling it out. Edge area. And then I'll make an ore sorting plant. I'll go right here. First product, sort of sand, followed by dirt, followed by rock and stone. I just want to say stone every time I see rock. I have the... not out of A, but out of D. And I probably should build a loose storage for the sand. You know, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to put it back in A. I'm also going to change how this is laid up. I'm going to build a lot of excess sand storage just so they could work on the area for a while. I'll do a ore sorting plant. And I will actually put sand in D this time. And then we got dirt and rock. Next, we need conveyors. It's not that far from the normal rock and stone conveyors, so I will just have it go over here. Top one is rock, and the bottom one is stone. Dirt. Rock and stone. Rock and stone. Do, do, do. Come on. Come on. And then the final piece de resistance. Let's make 60. Then we just need the glass furnace. I can make a lot of molten glass. You know, we're probably not going to need more sand. I'm just going to put it right here. No, I'm going to put it right here. I moved it slightly in Smoothbrain. And the third one is not for the sand concoction, is to take the glass scrap that is from the glass makers. I need to maneuver this pipe. This pipe's actually getting annoying. Screw it, I don't care. And then we'll go over here, grab that new glass maker. The funny thing about the first glass maker is it is just a recycling system to get rid of broken glass. And then I need to route coal off of the coal chute. I actually need to add a U-shaped lift real quick. We'll take broken glass. This will take normal sand mix and normal sand mix. Oh, but broken glass does not make slag. That's actually good to know. So this will start divvying up between copper and... The throughput of these blast furnaces isn't enough to warrant a high bell. Oh wait, I need to get rid of that line because I need to get a flat belt for the glass. Now, I think I'm gonna do like these kinds of storage systems where I'll do a multi-unit system. And then have this go up here and move around and deliver. So technically, the recycled glass is priority. It's glass out. I made it oopsie doopsie, and that doesn't work there, so I need to go back. Ah, I made a fucky wucky. Great. Whoopsie. Yippee. God damn it. Rip all this out. I didn't realize. But smokestack. Should we get a big smokestack? Have it all in one spot. Going up there. We just need enough space to at least like allow it to transport out. Now we get the ridiculous storage scheme. And then we get all these belts. I put these backwards! Yippee! My brain does not want to comprehend sometimes. And then we need molten channels. We need loose belts for broken glass from the manufacturing process of baking glass. And then we need a way to get rid of slag. this and taking slag and exporting all. Finally, we need the blast furnace piping. Use normal basic pitch pipes because it's not going to make that much exhaust. There's my glass manufacturing. Have they caught up on limestone yet? No. No, they haven't. That's 5 trucks are not able to keep, or 5 excavators are not able to keep up with the demand of that. Alright, upgrade that a little bit. I made an oopsie doopsies. Oh, oopsie oh fuck woes. That doesn't have a belt. Now that can at least, you know, operate properly. I didn't realize that that was broken. Oh, oh, we need more people. Adopt. Deliver that extra cargo, get the reputation 4 with them. We need limestone. We need limestone. Okay, it does look like we're probably actually catching up on limestone delivery. That's good news. Then we can throw that one extra excavator. Start working on that. The only thing that has... You know what? I'm gonna make a belt from this to the other thing. I don't want that belt to go there. I want that belt to go over the other belts so it doesn't block anything. Because I gotta, like, when it's getting really tight like this, I gotta actually, like, watch how the belts cover terrain. Force delivery, let's go. I would deliver to the building, but the building doesn't have a input. It has to be delivered by truck. There is no other option. There we got. I got our first glass available. Mm, finally, we need our wood chipper. First, we're going to get rid of these belts. Assuming these are all just getting transported to port. Yeah. We go to assembly 3. Because these very complex systems, I'm just gonna have to have the trucks deal with bringing stuff. These will be the brand new science thingamabobs, with their first 2 belts being flat belts from these science storage. I already weren't using this area anyway, so I'm just gonna cut this area off. No, I got to get a wood chipper. I think it's in the forest area. It's a wood shredder. Is it a mixer? Is it a mixer that makes it? Or is it a chemical plant or something? It is a chemical plant. I need more, even more limestone. Of course it. If that's the case, then I'm going to bring it over here and build the chemical plant. We're literally next to the limestone. Probably put the shredder next to it as well. Your entire purpose in life is to make paper. Get the loose belt. And we get a wood spreader. So a single shredder... Wait, how much paper do I need per 4? This produces 12. Okay, yeah, no, we'll have enough production to actually get that done. I'm assuming this is loose. We're just gonna get a storage unit. Make this a wood storage unit that requests it to be imported. I'm not building this. And then I'm going to get a electric boiler dedicated for this thing. Just so I don't have to figure out coal shipments. I was in power. I'm just going to do an electric boiler. It'll be just a slow electric boiler. This will be paper. Try to export it if possible. Now we get these 2 storages over here. Which will be glass. Please import. And then paper, please import. Wait a second. I need to get rid of some of these belts because they don't make sense. Because I do want to actually have the ability to stockpile the next, in case something goes wrong and I can't actually research, but I can keep producing. Now we get the storage. Alright, belt spaghetti has been commenced. Yeah, if there's ever a slight delay in resources to the boilers, it is catastrophic. I think I want to add water and cooling towers now. So each of these produces 24. So I would need to get 6 cooling towers, okay? I'm gonna wait and build up reds before I do that, because I don't want to not have enough and be like, whoops. Yeah, because we don't need that much steam. It is also 4.5 megawatts just to make this steam. Okay, why does it feel like we've just... this production chain is stalled? Ah, it isn't. We're just using it as fast as we grab it. Doo-doo. I'm gonna pause that because I don't want to actually run out of water. Doo-doo. As long as there's a hole in the main cold storage, I don't care if the ore sorter is not that full. Alright, I'm gonna pull off most of them, bring it down to 4, because there's no point of overloading that. We don't really need it. I'll bring them all over here to start work on this project. So about 3 or 4 pumps is about 15 grand of water. That's to keep it renewable. I might have to move that belt line over. Some of these trees look like they're about to be done. Alright, we look. Yeah, I think there's some excess unity. I will just go to the decree board. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. We'll increase population growth. And while also doing that, I'm going to set up order for more housing. To expand our urban sprawl. Just, let me know if things are going bad. I technically need more vehicles on iron mining. I do feel like we have way too much on the sand pit, so I'm just gonna go over here and put them on the iron mine. I already have a reduced consumption. It's not like I desperately need more sand. That is backwards. I don't know why that is backwards, but I will fix that. Trucks have been probably delivering coal to these things. Yeah, son of a bitch. That was the first time I've seen it go wonky, where it didn't properly register where I was trying to go. Or at least these blast furnaces will be automated. Ship conveyor blocks, upgrade, whatever. At least with the first. Oh, we're actually out of those. Alright, so time to actually take a peek at the research tree. What do I want first? Got housing 3. Household goods. Where we can turn glass plus steel plus wood into 16 household goods. Which will add a new service to the system. You know, I think my entire first research will be about the ship, so I can get moving again. Next, I'll probably research housing. Advanced smelting. Yeah, thermal desalination. Mm-hmm. Power generator 3. Low pressure turbine. Oh, I want that. Fermentation. Chicken farm. So we can start getting chickens. Then a food crate. A food pack. Hmm. Electrolysis. There's water. Hmm. Thermal storage. Actually, will probably help. Then we have an incineration plant. Waste plus fuel gas plus water equals destruction. So I could actually start destroying mass amounts of waste. I also use, okay. I would get an art furnace. Be very polite to notify your power plant before turning this on. Mm. Propsing. So I could switch to hydrogen as a fuel. The complication, the complication. Oh, I can make slag? You know what? I think I'm just gonna mass queue up things without trying to really figure out what I need to queue up next. 'Cause my brain's already, like, wanting to explode from looking at this tree. This is probably a mistake, where I probably should not unlock everything until I learn everything. But, whatever. Mm, this needs disinfectant and metal equipment. Metal equipment is steel plus plastic, and then ethanol plus plastic. Okay. Ethanol is looking like it's going to be one of those big resources in the near future. And then we got electronics coming up. Which I need to get molten silicon, which I need graphite, coal, and sand. Is there something that's been like gonna give me graphite, or is graphite something I can mine? I think something's giving me graphite. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be mixing something to make graphite? No. Ah, there it is. A chemical plant using chlorine will and coal make graphite. Oh, there's the. Okay, so I need brine is becoming very important, it seems, to making anything. I don't know why bright is becoming so important. Can I make brine using this pool? Yes. I can make brine using the evaporation pool. Alright, so red is becoming very important. I've been getting away with just not really mass producing red because I've never really needed it. Now it's like, okay, you really need red resource. Kind of makes sense, but it also is like a pain in the ass. And then I need 200 red for each housing upgrade. Mm. Upgrade that. We need more electronics. Hyper urgent priority, please. Now give us another vehicle. The bottlenecks. The bottlenecks. What do they mean? They mean poor planet. We'll also upgrade the shack too. Hmm. I do like that we now just do not have the ability to keep up with iron. Iron ore. It's so bad we don't have enough throughput. Let me go to the research. So the hydrogen equipment actually is better. Um, so that is a new thing that I'll be having to plan for, is just the mass amount of hydrogen I'm going to need. We're probably going to start mass switching off of diesel equipment. Because there's no reason to. be having this equipment anymore. Which, that's gonna really mess with my entire diesel economy, because I'm not gonna have a reason for fucking diesel. Maybe there's a diesel train, but yeah, that's a new thing in the future that's gonna be a massive problem. Mm. Ah, so I can harvest and get saplings back. But I have a farm for this. 12 years equals 20 wood. So it does take 12 in-game years to grow this forest. There does seem to be natural forest growth, but it is also very sporadic and random. And then we got leveling taking place over here. The ultimate goal is to fill this entire area up to here with resource. And then start edging around the outside of this island to make space for a mine. The other thing is I do have to start making space over here for the low exhaust turbine. Because we're going to stop dumping a low exhaust and just constantly burn low exhaust in a low exhaust turbine. That'll have its own flywheel system. Oh, whoops. Alright, I'm gonna shut down most of these pumps specifically because This legitimately is part of a production line that needs to happen. I need to add a pipe from here. Does that block the road? Yes. I worked on some of that biomass. It's a good thing I noticed this was starting to fill up. You know, I'm gonna leave it on the high priority over here. For the pump, I'm gonna lower it back down. For these two other pieces of equipment, high priority. Until it, like, kind of, until this belt empties out, then I'll know that it's done. Something wrong with this? Why are you not producing? Why are you not producing? Oh, well, not enough wood. Okay. Are we just not harvesting trees fast enough? We're not harvesting trees fast enough. I will get on the case. Something just said I had a low supply of potato. Alright, low supply of potato. Reactivate that farm. Reactivate both farms. We actually have a need for the farms again. How's the tofu production been going? Still utter garbage. Might be more that they consume it faster than the thing can produce, so I will up the production of it. I don't need to boost this no more. Just so we keep up with the production of it. Your max reputation. What do I need to donate? For you? Okay, donate more. What do I need to donate for you? Donate for you. Do you? I need 80. We'll get the 181 then first. Okay, so there's a vehicle upgrader once I actually do get to that point. Mhm. Yeah, so we have a lot higher production of potato. At least we have the soybeans and stuff to make the tofu. We can actually adopt from that city now. If we ever need people. Alright, we can do the contracts here. We can export or basically it's an org settlement. I might as well just get this out of the way now before we really do anything. I try to get the amount of wood we got up because we are burning through a lot more wood now. I just looked at the coal meter and realized we have no fucking coal. What is going on? I'm going to strip 2 trucks out of this location. And I'm gonna run over here and go throw my coal because we don't have enough coal. We are out of coal. What? I don't know why it's trying to ramp down. And one more. I start mining right here to get that bit of coal. I don't really need an excavator over here for right now. I want to prioritize the other smoothing excavator to go over here and just help smooth out this industrial area. Crap. I will be right back. I almost made a mistake. Hold on. Whoops-a-daisy. I was like, who's texting me? Oh, delivery. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old. A story written, yet never told. The mask is heavy, the air is thin. The game begins, but no one wins. Oh, it shines like gold, it feels like fire. A fleeting touch, a burning desire. The strings are tied, the stage is set. A broken soul you won't forget. Behind